Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Marky. I am a personal brand style consultant, and today I will be breaking down the top three style mistakes that you, as a business driven professional or business driven leaders, be making. And most importantly, how can you fix them? Because if you want to be seen as credible, influential, and high level, then your wardrobe needs to match that energy. Let's get to it. But before we jump into mistakes, let me talk about why this even matters. As a leader, your image is not just all about you. It's also represent your company, your business, and even your team, the whole brand. That's why the way you present yourself directly impacts the following: how people take you seriously, how you command the room, and how you receive trust and respect, whether it's from clients, from investors, from business partners, and even from your team, because your style influences the perception of you. And I know some of you may thinking, I don't have time for this, or I don't like fashion and I don't want to be judged by my looks. I want to be judged by my knowledge, by my performance, and my skills, which is true. But unfortunately, we do get judged by how we look. Like, I know people say don't judge the book by its cover, but trust me, people judge the book by its cover, and I am one of them. Like, if the book, of course, content is more important, but there will be no chance of me reading that book if that book doesn't get my attention. Wrong graphics, wrong font, or even the color scheme, the color palette is not to my liking. Even the title, I will not give it a chance. But that's all we need. Your image, your look is a communication tool, not just for vanity. It's a communication tool for you to success. Here's the thing: you don't even have to be a fashionista or a style expert to dress well. All you have to do is avoid these three things that was making you less powerful that you are. Mistake number one is wearing clothes that doesn't fit properly, aka close enough mistakes. So this one is, I've seen this a lot of times. Like, normally people would just buy off the rack or ready to wear items and hoping for the best and thinking, yeah, it's not, I mean, it is my size, but I wish, there's some things that needs to be taken in, or a hem needs to be, pants need to be hemmed, and all of that. But for them, it's enough. It's close enough, and it's fine. But to be honest, it is not fine. It is never fine to wear something that is too baggy or too tight or too long, seeing those bunch of fabrics. It's never fine, especially if you are trying to create your personal brand, if you're trying to you're trying to align your personal style with your personal brand. It is never fine. It's also, in a professional world, you will be judged by how you present yourself. I know it sounds shallow, but that's the reality of it. Like, if you're trying to if you are trying to have a presentation and present to a client, like, you need to look the part. You need to look like you are someone that is credible and you are someone that is trustworthy and reliable. But if your clothes is not communicating that, then you already lost that chance, that opportunity for them to hear you and listen to your presentation. But the good thing is, this problem can easily be fixed, and that is to invest and find a great tailor. A great tailor can make $100 suit into $1,000 suit. Why? Because that tailor has the skills and know how to tailor and alter that suit that fits your body well. And because fit is everything, that just elevates your look in an instant. And I know this is an extra step and even extra cost for your garment, but then again, it's all about investment. If you don't invest on yourself, then you will not see the profit that you are trying to get. So this is consider investing on a great tailoring because it will make a huge difference. Even hemming a pants can make a huge difference for your wardrobe. The bottom line here is that right fit is not an option. It's not even a luxury, it's not a privilege. It is a requirement, especially for someone who are trying to build their personal style that aligns with their personal brand. If you are someone that wants to look a certain way, if you want to be perceived as, again, a leader, a powerful leader, a very credible person, and an influential leader, then you have to look the part in order for you to play the part. And now for the mistakes number 2, and that is dressing without intention, aka just getting dressed. Here's the hard truth. Most business-driven leaders or business owners don't actually think about styling. They are just getting dressed just for the sake of getting dressed. And I know that they would rather focus their mind on making important decisions for their business, for the company that they work at, or even for their team. But if you are just dressing just for the sake of dressing without intentions or a connection to your personal brand, then you are actually doing more harm than good to your personal brand. Clothes sends messages, whether you like it or not. And if you are not controlling the narrative or that message, then you are just giving away your personal brand up to the chance. And that is a sad thing to do for your personal brand. So how to fix this problem? First is you have to be intentional, and that is by creating your personal style statement. How do you want people perceive you as a leader? Are you a visionary leader? Are you a bold and high energy leader? Whatever that is, make sure that your style reflects your goal for yourself. Second is creating a signature look for yourself. Being a recognizable leader, people tend to associate you with how you look. For example, Steve Jobs with his black turtleneck, Anna Winters with her bob hairstyle and chunky glasses and all over prints, and other leaders that created a uniform for themselves. And maybe for you, it's probably a crisp navy suit that with a touch of a fun colored pocket squares or necktie, or even you can wear a minimal and neutral suits with fun jewelry. The options are endless, and it's up to you and how you want to be perceived. So you can just play around with all of these things. Just use color, textures, and fabrics to your advantage. Color psychology is real. Navy blue color gives more of a trustworthy vibes, whereas a black gives more like strong and powerful. And you can even use it earth tones if you want to be perceived as more approachable, and that's what I usually wear with my wardrobe. So use that color to your advantage. And another thing that you could use is playing with fabrics. A silk fabric gives a more elegant and poised and elevated look and formal look, whereas a cotton fabric gives more a chill and relaxed vibe. If you use these fabrics properly, then you can take advantage of these fabrics by creating an image that represents your personal brand. The bottom line here is that dressing with intention is not just about fashion, it's not just about vanity. It's about making your wardrobe working for you instead of against you. And leaders who understands and utilize this command more respect, influence, and credibility. And the number three mistakes that you could be making as a business driven professional or business driven leaders is not dressing up for every occasion, aka one size fits all. I know, I know that you can never go wrong with black, or if you have a blue suit, a navy blue suit or a black suit, you're set for life. But to be honest, there are different ways for you to dress up for different occasions. Not every business meeting has to require suits. Not every meeting happens in a boardroom. Sometimes you have to go in a meeting in a golf course or in a restaurant, and wherever it is, you have to make sure that your style can adapt to every environment that you will be in. Because dressing well is not just about looking good or looking put together, it's about communicating the right energy at the right time and at the right place. How can you fix this? Simple. Understand the power of context. You should know your audience and where you will be at. By knowing the place that you will be gives you already an advantage in how to dress for yourself and present yourself. For example, if you are having a meeting in a boardroom with investors or with the important people, obviously you are not going to show up with jeans and t-shirt and a blazer. That is not the place for a smart casual look. Instead, you will be wearing navy suits or some pants, a slacks, even a blouse, something that commands power, something that commands that you belong to that place. Also, it depends on the work environment and the dress code that your company has. So regardless, if your company only requires you to wear a suit, then you can maybe don't have to wear jeans and look more casual. But if your company is more relaxed and you don't really have a very strict dress code, then dress appropriately. Dress accordingly to the place that you will be in and to the people that you are meeting. Another ways for you to fix this is create a style spectrum. What I mean by that is you need to be able, like I said, your style should be able to adapt to every environment that you will be in. Now, there is a time for you to wear formal corporate look. There are time for you to dress up for business casual or even smart casual. Your wardrobe should be versatile enough that it could work for you, it could work with you, whether you go for a formal event or more casual or business casual. There's no such thing as one size fits all, because every situation is different. You'll be meeting every different people as well. So you have to dress accordingly and bring the right energy for that occasion. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. And now it is your turn. As a business-driven leaders, I will encourage you to go to your wardrobe and analyze your wardrobe and ask yourself these three simple questions. Number one is, does my clothes fit me properly, or do I need to take them to the tailor? Number two is, am I dressing intentionally, or am I just dressing in default? And number three is, am I dressing for every occasion that I will be in and the role that I have, or am I missing any mark? Drop your comments down below, and if you find this video helpful and insightful, please give it a thumbs up, and if you could, please share it to your friends who you may think that may need this information. And also, I would encourage you to subscribe to the channel so that we can grow this channel together and we can help, and I can help other people. So until then, again, thank you so much for watching. Until then, I'll see you later. Stay pretty and own your power.